Have you ever caught yourself making quick judgments about someone based solely on what you see on the surface? Thinking the other person has it all figured out, only to discover a hidden story of their struggle? We've all been there, haven't we? Let me share a personal story. There she was, Sarah. She seemed to have it all: a glamorous job, a picture-perfect family, and a confident aura that bordered on snooty. I envied her, convinced she had a charmed life. One day, it was her social media status, a dance performance with a group. Another night, I saw her having dinner, carefree, no kids occupying her time and mind, while I wrangled my 2 kids into eating dinner. Typical, I thought, always off somewhere, leaving her husband to handle everything. But then, at a school party, we finally spoke. Sarah revealed she was divorced, new to the city, and struggling with her demanding job. Her dancing wasn't just a hobby, it was her therapy. Her glamorous job had crushing hours, and she was seeking help for stress. That's when I realized how badly I'd misjudged her. I'd fallen victim to the peacock effect, judging her by her brightly colored feathers, oblivious to the unseen struggles beneath. The truth is, we're all guilty of forming quick judgments, often based on limited information or appearances. I felt guilty at first too, then became more curious about this topic. Why do we judge people quickly? Does it make one a bad person? What can we do to change our behavior? Let's explore this universal phenomenon: human tendency to judge based on appearances. See, our brains receive a lot of information every second, and judgments are a result of the brain's need to efficiently process lots of information quickly. These swift judgments do help us make sense of the world and get on with our lives without spending much time or energy in understanding everything we see. Also, it is survival instinct. Throughout human evolution, our judgment and decision-making have been crucial parts of our survival. Our ancestors needed to quickly understand potential threats or allies in their environment. This survival instinct still influences our tendency to form quick judgments today. Next are our cognitive biases, which are mental shortcuts or patterns that the brain uses to simplify decision-making. These biases can lead to snap judgments based on stereotypes, previous experiences, or limited information. Yes, society and culture also shape our perceptions. We often carry biases from our environment, upbringing, and cultural norms. These influences can contribute to the formation of quick judgments about others based on race, gender, appearance, or social status. Like, I perceived Sarah to not be a good mother because she went out too much and neglected her family. So, does this make me a bad person to judge like that? Judging people quickly does not necessarily make someone a bad person outright, as it's a common human tendency, influenced by various factors. However, it's important to recognize that quick judgments can lead to misunderstandings, biases, and unfair assessments of others. The issue arises when quick judgments are made without considering the full context, individual circumstances, or without being open to new information. It can result in unfair treatment, and we miss the opportunities to understand others better. So, how do we break free from this judgment trap and be more aware of our behavior? It requires conscious effort and a willingness to challenge one's own thinking patterns. I find these 6 methods very helpful in my life to avoid passing quick judgments. I hope they will help you too. First is to notice your thoughts and reactions in various situations. Recognize that cognitive and environmental biases exist, and being aware of these biases allows you to identify them when they occur. When you notice you are quickly judging someone, consciously pause and think before reacting. Second, listen actively. Put away your phone, make eye contact, and really hear what the other person is saying. Focus on understanding their perspective before forming conclusions. Third, challenge your first impressions. We all make first impressions. Just acknowledge them, but deliberately set them aside. Remind yourself that first impressions might not be a true picture. Fourth, Ask open-ended questions. Instead of judging, ask questions that invite them to share their story. Be curious about their experiences. Be their cheerleaders. Fifth, cultivate empathy. Empathy means stepping outside ourselves, seeing things from another's point of view and feeling their joys and sorrows. It means going beyond surface appearances, asking questions, listening attentively, and understanding someone's unique story. And lastly, practice gratitude. Be grateful for your own life, which helps reduce the urge to compare yourself to others. Everyone is complex and a unique person. We all wear masks. We all see the reality subjectively. How an experience was lived and understood could be different for different people, but underneath, we're all just trying to navigate this crazy world. Remember, judging quickly is a temporary ego boost, but it comes at the cost of genuine connection. When we see beyond the surface, we discover the richness and complexity of each other's stories. So, let's put away our judging feathers and embrace the messy beauty of human experience and create a world with empathy, not judgments. Share a story in the comments where you challenged your own judgment and found a deeper truth. Thanks for joining me on this journey. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Thank you so much for watching.